My beloved child, the moment has arrived when you must know the truth in its entirety. Before we take another step, I ask you to pause and take a deep breath. I do not want fear to overtake your heart or panic to cloud your spirit. What I am about to reveal carries weight, not because you are weak, but because you have been strong for far too long, carrying burdens in silence that were never meant to be yours. The heavens have been attentive to your journey. The angels have whispered your name in prayer, and Archangel Michael himself has been pacing the hallways of heaven, waiting with urgency for this exact moment. He has watched, listened, and guarded, for what is about to unfold cannot be hidden any more. This was never the way you were supposed to discover the truth. Yet divine timing has chosen now, and the veil cannot remain drawn. The truth stands at the threshold of your heart, ready to enter. Once it does, you will not see life the same way again. But I assure you, you are safe. You are stronger than you know. You are chosen, appointed, and deeply loved. And you are not alone. Not any more. You have noticed the strange shifts around you, haven't you? The odd silences that seem too heavy to be natural, the sudden emotions that rise out of nowhere, the subtle but undeniable way people behave differently in your presence, as if they are hiding something yet pretending all is well. Trust yourself, it has not been your imagination. Archangel Michael has been standing behind you, observing the tremors of your soul each time your intuition caught something amiss. You were right to listen to those inner nudges, to those whispers within your spirit. They have been preparing you for this moment. But before I speak further, I ask you for one promise. Do not let fear dictate your response. Do not let anger or despair take the lead. Let love be your compass, and let understanding light your path. The truth that comes to you now is not meant to break you. It is meant to liberate you. It arrives not as a punishment, but as a release. There is someone in your life who has not been fully honest with you. Someone who laughs with you, speaks with you, perhaps even prays with you. Yet beneath their words they have concealed a secret. They are not evil, but they are afraid. Afraid of how you would see them if you knew. Afraid of how the truth might change the connection between you. Afraid of the light that shines so brightly in you. Archangel Michael witnessed their inner struggle. Just recently, there was a moment when they almost revealed it all. Their heart grew heavy. Their hand trembled over a message they had typed but deleted over and over. They could not bear to confront the purity of your light, because your light is real. It is too real for them to stand unmasked before it. Heaven sees your heart clearly. God has watched the way you forgive swiftly, the way you love without condition, even when that love is not mirrored back to you. The angels marvel at your endurance, at the grace with which you bear silence and hardship. What others mistake as weakness, heaven celebrates as strength. But now is no longer the time for silence. Now is the time to hear, truly hear. The truth is this: someone has watched you suffer in silence and chose not to intervene. Someone who should have stood as your shield allowed you to carry weights that were never meant to be yours. But hear me now. The burden is being lifted from your shoulders. The chains are breaking even as these words are spoken. The curtain is being drawn back, revealing what has long been hidden behind gestures of kindness, empty promises, and calculated silence. There have been meetings, conversations, and plans made in the shadows, without you, against you, or in your absence. This revelation is not a warning, but an awakening. You were never meant to remain in the dark forever. God's voice is clear. Do not panic. Do not run. Simply breathe, because you are not losing your mind. You were discerning the truth all along. The inconsistencies, the patterns, the sudden shifts that unsettled your heart, they all had meaning, and now heaven is pulling the threads together, before your very eyes. They did not expect you to discover what has been kept from you, but God Himself ordained that nothing hidden would remain concealed, because truth itself is love, even when it stings. Many believe your heart too fragile to withstand it. They underestimated you. They forgot you were born for storms. Archangel Michael reminds you that you have walked through fire already, and yet you still shine. Those who lied or hid behind shadows are not your ultimate enemies. They have been misled, listening to voices that do not belong to the light, but the time of exposure has come. The choice is now yours, to rise, to see, to embrace the truth and allow it to set you free. When you open your eyes to this, you will begin to notice the smallest shifts, the tone of their words, the nervousness in their body language, the kindness that feels too forced. Deep within, you will feel it. The signs are already circling you. The text that was deleted before being sent, the name avoided in conversation, the change in atmosphere when a certain topic is brought up. None of it is accidental. It is divine timing. It is alignment. It is the moment you were always meant to face. But here is what I need you to hold on to tightly. Betrayal does not erase love. Someone may have loved you and yet still betrayed you. That paradox is the wound that will ache the most, but it is also the doorway to freedom. You may weep, and that is holy. Even the angels weep when truth pierces a tender heart. You may rage, tremble, or feel as though you cannot stand beneath the weight of it. But know this, you are not alone. Even now, Archangel Michael surrounds you with a radiant shield of blue light, covering your room, covering your heart. He is whispering to your spirit, it is time. You are ready. You have always been ready. God is holding your heart as carefully as one holds a priceless treasure, reminding you that nothing, no truth, no mistake, no betrayal, can undo the calling written over your life. You are still chosen. You are still protected. You are still worthy. You are still the miracle. Someone you trusted once failed to defend you. They could have spoken in your favor, but they stayed silent. They could have protected your name, but instead allowed it to be tarnished. Yet here is the redemption. God is rewriting your name in gold before the very eyes of those who tried to erase it. This is not punishment. It is prophecy. You were destined to be seen, and the blindfold is being removed. False stories are collapsing, and the truth is rising in your defense. Do not be surprised if those closest to you appear shocked when you address what has been revealed. They believed you would never know, but heaven keeps records. The angels have gathered every word, every deleted message, every secret meeting held in the shadows. Now it comes to light, not to destroy you, but to realign what was crooked and restore what was stolen. Stay calm in the midst of it, for your peace is your weapon. Your stillness is your power. You must also understand that this revelation could not have been delayed any longer. They tried to hinder it, tried to suppress it, but the divine hour has arrived. The lies that were meant to destroy you are becoming the very flames that refine you. You are the justice, you are the light, you are the one darkness fears, and no matter what is done now, it is too late. You have already begun to remember who you are. If you feel trembling in your body or heaviness in your chest, pause, breathe deeply, close your eyes and declare, God, I am ready. Once you step into truth, there is no returning to illusion, but why would you want to? Truth does not diminish you. It makes you lighter. It makes you stronger. It sets you free. This is your moment of awakening. No longer will you be manipulated or silenced. No longer will you be underestimated. Heaven is roaring on your behalf, and though some may call you too sensitive or too dramatic, you must remember, those words are only their fear. Do not take their fear into your spirit. The adversary tried to convince you that your tenderness was weakness, but God declares it your greatest gift. Your ability to feel deeply is your divine power. Your clarity of vision is heaven's flame in your eyes. Yes, this truth may shake the ground beneath you, but it will not break you. You will rebuild, and this time without secrets or lies. Archangel Michael places in your spirit a sword of discernment. You will see with clarity. You will act with wisdom. You will not need to shout or defend yourself. Your peace will speak louder than words. Now listen, your sensitivity is not madness. It is spiritual awareness. It is a gift. It is your alignment with heaven's voice. And while it may separate you from some, it will align you perfectly with the ones destined to walk this next chapter with you. Be cautious. There will be those who try to return to your life, not because they have changed, but because they sense the shift upon you. They see your glow. They recognize your rising, but not all who applaud your growth are sincere. Some only wish to control the image the world sees of you. Guard your heart, beloved. Keep it tender, but guard it with sacred boundaries. Protect what God is birthing in you. The truth is sacred. You are sacred. There may be moments where you feel lonely in this new awareness, as though no one else carries the weight you do. But hear this, angels do not abandon those entrusted with truth. They walk even closer. Right now, Archangel Michael has stationed guardians around your home, your bed, your very soul. You may feel chills, warmth, or waves of sudden emotion. These are confirmations. You are encircled by heavenly light. You are never alone. Truth often arrives like a thunderstorm, loud, messy, even frightening, but storms wash away what was false. They clear the air, they reveal what is deeply rooted. That is happening for you now. Every falsehood, every manipulation, every hollow promise is being stripped away, not to leave you bare, but to prepare space for what is real, lasting, and aligned with love. God whispers to you, I did not bring you this far to leave you here. What awaits you beyond this truth will restore what you thought you lost, but I cannot bless illusions. I cannot build upon deception. Only truth can carry my blessing. The one who hid the truth from you misunderstood your strength. They thought they were sparing you, but in reality they were delaying your growth. For you are not fragile. You are fire. You are light. You are resurrection. You carry within you a refusal to be broken, even when everything around you tried to crush you. That is why you are here now. That is why you are ready. You are walking a test that few would ever dare to face, but you will rise, even if the truth leaves you breathless, even if tears stream down your face as never before. You will rise. You will look into your own eyes and see someone new, someone stronger, wiser, more awake than ever. The version of you that tolerated dishonesty is gone. The new you emerges from the ashes of illusion. Do not chase after those who chose lies. Do not attempt to explain your worth to those who refuse to honor it. Let your healing be your answer. Let your peace speak louder than any explanation. A new season is dawning. Heaven is shifting timelines for you. What was delayed is now accelerated. What would have taken years will now happen in months. Doors once closed are being unlocked, but it required alignment. It required the truth. God does not build upon shaky ground. He uproots what is false to plant what is eternal. I know the pain is real, but remember, pain does not mean defeat. Pain means transformation. This is your season of sudden clarity. You will overhear conversations not meant for your ears. You will sense things you cannot ignore. You will receive signs, symbols, and confirmations. Do not dismiss them. They are heaven's intelligence guiding you. Soon everything will be revealed. Confusion will be a memory. You will no longer beg for pieces of the truth. You will no longer doubt your own discernment. This is your elevation. This is your divine breakthrough. And when it is finished, you will give thanks even for the illusions that broke, because they cleared space for the blessing that is now upon you. And so I close with a prayer. Lord, guide this precious soul as they walk into the light of truth. Strengthen them with patience, with wisdom, and with courage. Surround them with love that is authentic and enduring. Restore what was broken. Align what was twisted. May every revelation deepen their faith and strengthen their spirit. May they never forget they are chosen, worthy, and deeply loved. And may this truth lead them into the fullness of the destiny you have prepared for them. Amen.